Alright. Okay.
Alright guys, you're welcome to today's video tutorial with Delight. Okay, I'm Delight by name, and today we are going to be discussing about NDA Rules and Regulations. Alright, as a candidate who want to gain admission into Nigerian Defence Academy, you need to know their rules and regulations. Okay, make sure you stick to the end of this video and don't skip any part of this video. Okay, and if you are new to this channel, please encourage us by hitting on the subscription button to subscribe. Okay, I beg you, just hit on the subscription button to subscribe. Okay, subscribe because we'll be posting video on a regular basis, video that can add value to you. So you have to subscribe so that you don't miss any new update. Alright, and also encourage us by giving a thumb up. Okay, give this video a like this video, and also share this video with your friend, and also comment on the comment box on the next video that you would love us to cover in our next video. Okay, and now let's get right to today's video tutorial. Alright, now the NDA Rules and Regulation is in 3 segments. Okay, the first one is the general rule, and the second one is the electronic resources rule. Okay, and the third one is the loan rule, and each of these segments have their regulation guiding them. Alright, so we are starting with the general rule in NDA. Alright, now the first general rule in NDA is smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, fighting, and making of noise. Use of mobile devices is not allowed or permitted in the library. Okay, if you are this kind of person that always love to smoke, you have to stop that habit. Okay, you have to take notice of this. Okay, if you love taking too much food, you have to stop it. Like me, I love eating but not that much. Okay, because it's not allowed in the library. You are this type that always drink water. Okay, I know it's good to drink water, but in the library is not allowed. Okay, so you have to take notice of this. Okay, if you are this kind that like sleeping every time, you always want to sleep, okay, you have to stop that habit. Okay, because when you go to the library, you are not permitted to sleep or to make noise. Okay, so you have to take notice of this and start practicing them. Okay, now let's move over to the next step. Alright, now the second rules and regulation in NDA is that silence should be strictly observed in all designated area. Okay, that is to say that there should be no disturbance, there should be no noise in the school premises. Okay, so you have to take notice of that. Okay, now let's move over to the next rules and regulations. Alright, now the third general rule in NDA is do not write, okay, underline or cross anything in the library book. Okay? That's to say that when you are in the library, you are not permitted to write anything or underline anything in any of those library books. Okay, it's important that you take notice of that. Okay, all right, now the fourth general rule in NDA is do not shave book consulted, they be left on the reading table. Alright, now the number 5 general rule in NDA is avoid cutting portion, that is mutilation of library books. Okay, you have to also take notice of that. Alright, now the 6th general rule in Nigerian Defence Academy is reservation of seat is not allowed. Okay, you have to take notice of that. Alright, now let's move over to the next step. And the number 7 rules and regulation in NDA is leave all bags, briefcase or whatever in the storage facility provided in the library. The library will not accept the responsibility of loss or misplacement of personal belongings. Okay, that is to say that there is a storage facility provided in the library where you can keep your belongings. Okay, so you have to take notice of that. And the number 8 general rule in Nigerian Defence Academy is punishing junior cadet in library is not allowed. Okay, that's to say that if you're a junior cadet, for example, you are in library and you did something wrong, so that is to say when you are in library you are safe because there will be no punishment for yourself because but it's good that you obey all the instructions so that you don't fall into victim of those whatever. Okay, so when you are in the library for junior cadet, there is no punishment for you. because that is one of the rules and regulations. All right, now let's move over to the next rules and regulations. All right, now the number 9 general rule in Nigerian Defence Academy is always show your files, books and bag to the staff at the exit door when leaving the library. Okay, it's important that you take notice of that. All right, now let's move over to the next rules and regulations, still under the general rules in Nigeria Defence. All right, now the number 10 general rule in NDA is loss of damaged library material should be reported to the circulation librarian. Okay, it's important that you take notice of that. All right, now remember from the beginning of this video I told you that NDA have 3 sections of rules and regulations. Okay, and the one that we just finished now is the general rules. Okay, and the next one that we want to discuss now is the electronic resources rule. Okay, and after this electronic resources rule, the next one is the loan rules. Okay, so you have to pay attention to each of these rules because it's important. Okay, all right, now let's get started with the electronic resources rule. All right, now the number 1 electronic rule in Nigerian Defence Academy is only computer literate are allowed to use computer. Okay, if you are not a computer literate, okay, you are not allowed to use computer. But for now, since you have not been admitted yet, you have to at least go out there and do computer training. Okay, so that you know how to use computer, so that you'll be using computer in this school, so that you'll be allowed to use computer in this school. Okay, it's important that you do that. All right, now this second electronic resources rule in Nigeria Defence Academy is do not use computer for playing game or playing music or browsing pornography site. Okay, if you are this kind of person that love playing game, unlike me, I like playing game. Like seriously, I like playing game and I love listening to music that will inspire me. So if you are this type, you have to at least discipline yourself because of you want to gain admission there. So you have to start training yourself to this perspective. So if you are this kind of person, you have to reduce the intake. Okay, you have to reduce it. You have to discipline yourself to this very standard. All right, now let's move over to the next, still under resources rules in Nigeria Defence Academy. Okay, third rule that I want to talk about now is do not install or uninstall any program in computer. Okay, that is the reason why you have to learn how to operate computer, so that you will not go out there and uninstall any of the program. Okay, or any of the program. Yeah, so you have to learn how to operate computer before you touch any computer there. So it's important that you take notice of that. All right, now the 4th rules and regulations in Nigeria Defence Academy still under electronic resources rule is that do not send work for printing. All right, you have to contact the librarian first of all before you send work for printing. The 5th rule in electronic resources rule is that do not use flash drive or diskette or CD in the computer. All right, it's important you take notice of that. All right, now let's move over to the next one, which is the loan rules and regulation in Nigeria Defence Academy. All right, and number 1 rule in Nigeria Defence Academy is that only registered users are allowed to borrow books. Okay, so if you are not a registered user, you are not permitted to borrow books. Okay, all right, now the second rule that is guiding the academy is that if you want to borrow books, you have to present your ID card before you book books. Okay, if you want to book books, you have to present your ID card before you book books. Okay, it's important that you take notice of that. All right, now the third loan rule is that borrow material must be returned on or before the due date. Okay, if you have any material that you borrow from the library, you have to return it before the due date. All right, so that is the 3rd loan rule in Nigeria. All right, now the 4th one is that borrowers must settle overdue loan before they are allowed to borrow again. Okay, if you are a borrower, you have to settle the old one that you borrowed before you are permitted to borrow any other thing again from the library. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this very video. Okay, and if you find this video useful, please give it a like. Okay, share this video with your friend and leave a comment on the next video that you would love us to cover for you. Okay, and I love you guys. I love you, and see you for other of our video. Thank you. And we have other related video in the description of this video for you to watch. Right? And previously we did a video on NDA courses and requirement for admission. Right, so make sure you check that video out from the description of this very video. All right, and also encourage us by subscribing to our YouTube channel.